take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you never mean, yeah. I think I need a minute to figure out my limits. You cross them more than once, yeah. You take my love for granted. We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love, even though it's kind of toxic, babe. You know I feel it when we touch, that your love is from a different place. It's toxic, babe.
Hi, can I get a medium vanilla latte and a large caramel frappe, please?
With coffee?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
So one medium vanilla latte, one large caramel coffee, yeah?
Frappe.
Yeah, caramel coffee.
Yeah. Alright, fantastic, thank you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexandra Wren, and today's video is going to be a drive with me. So we are currently on our way to see Caroline's sister. She had her baby in February. Was it the beginning of Feb?
Yeah, early Feb.
So we're gonna go to her house and see the little baby. So the time is now 1:58 and the GPS is estimating that we'll get there at 2:31. And we have gone to Starbucks. I have a vanilla latte. Caroline has a caramel frap. That is. So yesterday I filmed the college day, and if you guys have watched that video, then you will know that I was studying for my psychology exam that I took this morning. I think that I went fairly well. I understood all the questions, so hopefully my answers are detailed enough. Like, because I haven't done exams or exam type questions in about 5 years, like, my answers are probably quite bad just until I get the hang of what it should be and how I should answer. Like with my law mock, I got a C in it, and my tutor said that my knowledge was all good, but it was just the way that I was answering the questions which kind of let me down a bit. So she did give me lots of feedback, so I now know what to do next in my law exam. So hopefully my other tutors will also give me more feedback on the mocks, so then I know what to do next time and then improve my answers. Thankfully my law tutor has been quite detailed when she was telling me what went well and what needs improving. So I think at the moment, after I do all my mocks, I will probably just do exam style questions just to get used to it. Does it sound like, is that what you used to do?
Mm-hmm. I used to do past papers and stuff just to ensure that I was getting the exam technique down and what to expect on different papers.
So if you guys don't know, then Caroline went to Cardiff University and she has a chemistry degree. Was it a 3-year or 4-year course?
Technically it was a 4-year course, but that was because I repeated my 2nd year.
How come?
Because I didn't get grades which I was happy with, so I repeated the units which I didn't get good enough grades for.
I didn't know you could do that.
You can show us.
Does that affect your loan and your maintenance loan?
Yeah. So you, if you do that, well, so what student finance does is they will dedicate an extra year. So if you're doing a 3-year course, they'll dedicate an extra year just in case you have to repeat. If you're doing a 4-year course, they'll do a 5th year, etc. And if you don't use that when you repeat, it will go towards like a master's as well, if you do a master's year. That's what I believe. I don't know. I didn't get the grade to do a master's.
What grade did you get? You got a 3rd, didn't you?
Yes, I have a 3rd class honours.
So what does that exactly mean?
It means that it's slightly better than a pass, but just not particularly great when it comes to wanting to go into a chemistry-based field. Most chemistry-based professions wanted at least a 2-1, which is 2 grades higher than my degree.
Why don't they use like A's and B's and stuff when they're grading? Why do they have to make it complicated?
Because degrees need to sound swankier. I don't know. I'm pretty sure in the States they do put like your grade point average as A's and stuff like that. But I don't know why they do it in this country as 1st, 2nds, 3rds.
I think the one thing that's going to confuse me most about taking my A-levels and the exam is that, so after I left college, they then changed all the grading system.
It's numbers now.
It's numbers. So when I was in college, we were graded on A's, B's, C's, but now it's all numbers, and I think that's going to be the most like confusing thing for me.
Is 1 an A now?
I have no idea.
Is it like 10 an A? I don't know.
I think it goes from 1 to 9.
I think so. I mean, I don't know.
But I just think it's slightly confusing.
Yeah. It'll definitely be like an adjustment. Wait, then how do you know you got a C? Or did you convert it?
What happened was that she gave me, so my tutor gave me like how many marks I got out of the overall marks, and I then found and then converted that to percentage and then converted it online.
Oh, okay.
To find out which grade I got, because I think that like, so I am very grade based. If I know what grade that I get, then I will try and beat that grade. So I'm kind of competitive against myself.
You're competitive against everyone. I don't know why that's a surprise to you.
But yeah,
if I'm come to the gym to with you because you're competitive.
Yeah, that's true. But if I only do it from the marks in total, because then each exam, or at least my mock exams, have different totals of marks you can get.
Yeah.
I can't really try and beat myself to try and get better marks. No. So that's why I did that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And last night
Yellow cup. I win.
So a couple of weeks ago, I made a list of all the universities that I really want to go to. So then I wrote down when the open days are, and 2 of them, am I allowed to say which universities I'm going to go to?
I mean, it's just universities which you're looking at, so yeah.
Yeah. So 2 of the universities that I'm interested in, which is Reading and Exeter, they didn't have the open days like on their website yet, but last night they finally did. So I managed to write that down. And one of the universities, I think it was Leicester, had multiple open days throughout the year, but the other ones that I want to go to only have them in like June, July. But it also means that we can prioritise those ones first, because Leicester is probably the furthest one away, would you say?
It would be between Leicester and Exeter for furthest one away.
I mean, Cardiff is only about 2 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, Cardiff's just shy of 2 hours. Depends whereabouts in Cardiff. Reading, obvious. And Winchester, probably an hour away.
About an hour, yeah. So for university, ideally, I do want to go to a university that is quite far away, because I want to experience the whole university life and the student life of being at university. And I don't think I'll be able to get that the closer to university is to home. So at the moment, my number one is Cardiff. Because also I looked up and it's like in the top 5 for criminology, which is what I want to study. And also Caroline went there and studied there, and she highly recommends Cardiff as well.
I love Cardiff.
And also a benefit of that is that I have family in Cardiff, which is a good thing, because that means that if I get a bit lonely, then I can always see family. So that is the plan.
That was one of my biggest issues with Cardiff, was being too far away from my family.
Yeah. So I think our plan with Open Days is going to all of them this year, trying to get annual leave off for them, and then going back to my top 2 next year.
Yeah.
But because I won't really have that much help with my university applications, I'll be doing everything by myself, pretty much, due to having an independent, what's it called?
College.
Yeah, due to having an
A-level
independent college.
You can still go to like careers advice people.
I will do. But it's not like, but I won't be able to have my tutor or someone I can actually go to that can properly help. Like if I was at college going face to face, then at least I'll have my tutor who will be able to advise me on what's best. But because I don't have that, I literally don't have a tutor. I only have teachers for my lessons. I think it'd be a bit harder. So my plan is that I want to get the application done by maybe November next year, because the deadline is in most universities are the 25th of January. So if I get my application done for a couple of months in advance, then that also gives my teachers enough time to come back with the references. How many references do you need? Do you need one from every teacher, or just one?
I have a sneaking suspicion it might have been 1 or 2. But honestly, I think I had one tutor reference and one personal reference. I believe that's how I did it.
How do you think a personal reference would work with me?
You could get someone like a previous manager, like someone who's worked with you, knows you quite well.
So I could do XD.
You could do XD, or you could do my father.
Would using your father be okay?
Actually, no, that might be a little bit questionable, but you can use the people who used to live across the road, because they're quite close to my family. They would be able to.
I can even use IB because I lived with her, maybe.
Yeah. Really, the only person you can't use is me.
Yeah. So a personal reference is outside of college.
It's someone in your personal life to kind of reference how you are with, but they can't be a direct member of your family or your partner. So for instance, I'm pretty sure for my first job out of university, I actually used my brother-in-law for a reference. This was before they got married.
Could I use your sister?
I believe so. At the very end, you could use my brother-in-law, because he's not a direct relative to us all.
So I think, considering
use,
that, I personally think that using your sister or her husband, I think that would be slightly nicer. And because, especially with Jenny, especially that she also has a lot of experience with CVs and stuff, I think she'll be able to know the structure a bit more.
Yeah.
But I guess that's something to look into more next year, because it's still it's more like a year and a half away. I still need to worry about that.
I mean, remember that Jen will still be on maternity leave at that point, and contemplating whether or not she will actually be going back into full-time employment after maternity leave.
So do you think it's something to talk to her about today?
Potentially. Or at the very least talk to Jenny, and then failing that, talk to her husband. I don't think they'd particularly have an issue with it, especially considering it's like a year and a half away.
Yeah.
But it would also be ensuring that that is still the requirement, is a personal reference.
How do I look into it? Will
Go
is
on
it different
to
to
the
other? No, is it different to different universities, or is it the same all around?
No, it's the same all around.
So I can look on UCAS on their websites.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So your applications will be done through UCAS. You will be You won't be applying directly to the university. You'll
I
be
don't know
doing.
how it works.
So UCAS gives you like a little form to fill out online. You'll fill out said little form, then you'll put in your top 5 choices, and it will send out your applications, your personal statements, your grades, and everything. It'll send that out, and then the universities, if they want you, will send back either a conditional or an unconditional offer. So conditional being you have to meet the requirements that they set, i.e. grade requirements. Unconditional being we love you, come here.
So I want to try and aim for unconditional.
They're very, very rare, unconditional offers. They tend to come when you already have the grades set.
So I have a question. So if on the universities they require an A, B, and a B, what if I get B, B, and B, or a B, B, and C? Will they still accept me?
Yeah, they might do. Like those are target grades they set. If you have like enough experience and it's just like your exam technique gets you down, knocks you down, and it's a more like coursework based thing, they'll look at like experience and life experience that you have.
So my
and-
experience with working for the last 4 or 5 years will also help me and benefit me in that regard.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, let's hope so. Because I am already stressing about university,
Yes,
even though
yeah.
it's over 2 years away. Not many drivers in the UK know about the highway code, I swear.
Which is, to be fair, I think people do it for the theory test and maybe a little bit for the practical, and then don't actually ever look at it again. Like, did you know the highway code changes every year?
I do. The only things that I know about it since my theory is stuff on Facebook. But it's just the common sense bits are going to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jenny also has 3 cats.
Mm-hmm.
We love the cats.
We do love them.
They also have a very muscular cat.
We love him. He's a Bengal.
What's his name?
Orion.
What are the cats' names?
Orion, Beetlejuice, Orion, Sirius Beetlejuice, Cassiopeia Twix, and Andromeda.
What are the weird names?
They're all constellations or celestial bodies. So Orion, like the stars, Orion's belt. Cassiopeia is another, I think, collection of like stars. And Andromeda is a galaxy.
I didn't know that. Thank you for informing me.
Science. Science with cats. Hello, Mr. Piska. How are you?
So my makeup, it's gonna look horrendous in a moment.
I told you it didn't. I don't know why.
So
you keep
this
thinking-
morning, I was putting on my makeup and I completely run out of powder foundation. So I only managed to put powder foundation on like this part of my forehead, and everything else like hasn't been set. So I just sprayed a ton of setting spray on my face, hoping that has worked. And it doesn't seem to have moved that much. But I did think I went slightly overboard with highlighter and contour, but that's okay. I will just look like Edward, and I don't mind that.
Okay. Why is Human Shrek low-key hot?
Human Shrek is very hot.
Also, why is
But-
Shrek
oh.
2 the best Shrek film?
It is. Shrek 2 is the best film.
Like, Shrek 1 topped it, but Shrek 2
God tier.
God tier movie right
Shrek
there.
3.
We do
it's-
not discuss.
okay.
No, we do not discuss Shrek 3.
I like Shrek
4
3
is better
but-
than Shrek 3.
with Hot Fiona. Yes. Okay, so I've been filming for half an hour, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have liked this video. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. So goodbye and have a good day. Bye.
I love you when I hate you.